Hello everyone, Cheryl M here. Hope you all are doing very fine. I'll explain my situation in a second, but the first thing I want to tell you is that I want to say a prayer for one of our YouTube channels, Life with Mike. I had no idea he was as sick as he was because I don't think he talked about it very much. I know his son has an issue, Logan, but he's in the hospital now and he's getting surgery. So I just want you to let you know I'm praying for your Mike, and I am going to be sending you a card soon. And so please get well soon, and you know that we are all praying for you. So that's the first thing. I have notes because my mind is just off the chain right now. I'm like just not myself. Anyway, so I went with my cousin to Delaware and we had a really nice time. I felt exceptionally well, better than normally. And she went through a lot of her daughter's things, and it was really hard on her. And so I spent most of the weekend, I tried to cook for her. I made her mac and cheese. I made her pudding, and, I gave her some lasagna that I had made here at home. And we really had a quiet, kind of emotional time. So came home on Sunday night, and yesterday morning I woke up like sick as a dog. My throat was dry. I could hardly talk. I felt weak and wobbly, and there was no way I could take the dog out. So instead of getting into a lot of detail, my friend came. I called Tom. I said, Tom, I got to ask you a favor. Can you please take my dog out? He's on the first floor. And he said, no problem. He said, what's the matter? I said, I'm really sick. I don't know what's wrong. So he said, no problem. I'll come up. I'll take the dog. I'll do whatever you need. So he's so sweet, honest to God. So he came up, and he's been taking Charlie out for 2 days. That's how sick I've been. I've been like, I had a fever of 100, a little past 101, and felt hot and sweaty and weak, and so bad that it was even hard for me to go from my bedroom to the bathroom, which they're right next to each other. Today I woke up feeling a little bit better. I got medication, and Tom went and got that for me at the drugstore, and he got me some milk and some ginger ale. So thank God for him. My daughters, they don't even know I'm sick because they both work around the clock, and if I don't have to bother them, I don't. They would be here, but I didn't want to bother them. So, okay, so while today I felt a little bit better, I just keep getting a little fever, but I feel a little bit better, and I've been resting a lot. But in between resting, I've had a lot of crafting on my mind, and I have watched, I got some inspiration from 2 channels. One is The Week's Nest, I hope that's right. And the other one is, I know you all know this one, Glue Guns and Roses. She's really good. And so I wanted to get some inspiration, and I have a lot. I have a lot of inspiration, but I don't want to do anything too exceptionally hard right now because I just want to sit and rest until I'm better. So, I know you guys can understand that. So those are the 2, The Week's Nest and Glue Guns and Roses. I got some inspiration from. So I want to thank Tom because he's still helping me. He's coming back at 6:30 to take Charlie out. He's been doing it 4 and 5 times a day, and I'm so grateful. And Charlie loves him, and he's over there laying down, and I'll show you him in a sec. Okay, so one of the crafts that I got, I'm going to explain it to you. So this was a little box, like a shadow box. I don't want you to see it yet. This piece it's like a thick twine I cut off of a paper bag that someone gave me. So I was going to use this little shadow box to put on the wedding wreath that I gave to the doctor, but I wasn't happy with it. So instead I drew that plaque with the stick figures, so you can go back and look at it if you don't remember that. And so I happened to see, and I believe it was the Week's Nest, and I got the idea. It's definitely not exactly like hers, but something did so I could use this shadow box. So Donna, I'll let you see it now. Donna gave me the carrot. There's 4 carrots in a box. I had this little daisy. I handmade the little bunny, and I put a little button there and with a little pom-pom that I'm not sure. I think Donna sent me the pom-poms, and I put some handmade grass, and I made the grass with this green felt. So I just cut a whole bunch of little chop little chops in it, and then I put the little grass in there. Can you see it? And then I painted, I painted the inside pink. It was white, a real beautiful pink. And then over here it says Happy Easter. So I'll turn it around and show you. Okay, so I hope I can get it steady for you, because it says Happy Easter, and it's got a little, isn't it adorable? So I'm going to hang it probably in my bathroom and change the decor around. So hold on. Okay, so that was the one I got from the young lady who does the Week's Nest. It's one or the other, but I got both inspirations from. This one I got from the Week's Nest and Blue Guns N' Roses. They did the same craft, similar. So I wanted to show you what I used, because I've had these for a while. These are the tumbling blocks that you can buy a whole box of them in Dollar Tree. Most of the time they're always there. I always pick up a box because you never know. There's so many things you can make with them. It's good to have in one hand. For $1 a box, you can't go wrong. So with that, I made a cross, and I got this inspiration from both gals, both channels, and I painted it like a rough little edges to it. And I'm going to make Tom, my neighbor that's done so much for me, I'm going to make him a wreath. He's not all thrilled about getting a wreath, but I told him, trust me, it's going to be on the manly side. So I made this cross. And then I also had some twine. I always keep twine around, and I did a braid on it because I'm going to use this. And I'll show you one that I already made today. And we're going to try to think how she did it. But I'm going to hang it, have it so it can hang onto the wreath, because he is a religious person. He does go to church a lot. Okay, so then when I made that little tiny little bunny, who I think is adorable, I thought, okay, remember how I used to make my handmade Christmas decorations and fill them with filler, this filler that I buy all the time? All right, well, I bought another bag, and so I've been working on little Easter bunnies. What I'm going to do with them, I don't know yet, but I am going to make some little Easter projects. And so thank you, Donna, because I'm going to use her little carrots, and I'm also going to use, she got me these Easter eggs, a couple kinds of Easter eggs. And I am going to, also another craft I'm going to do is I'm going to make a seating pillow. I've got the material. I showed you that on the last video. And also, I was supposed to make banana pudding that I got off of Phyllis Stokes, one of her recipes. I think she's phenomenal. She passed away, but her recipes are out of this world. I'm not saying I like everything she makes, but I would say I like 75%. I really like that type of cooking, but some of the stuff that she makes isn't my cup of tea. But 75% of the recipes I will definitely be making. I've made several. Her mac and cheese I made over the weekend with my cousin Janice, and she went crazy over it. She took the whole rest of the pan home with her. Because she and I each had a nice piece, and we had she made filet mignon, and we had the mac and cheese, and it was so good. So I'm gonna make banana pudding for my daughter and Jan. They both requested it, and I can't do it until I feel better. And that's the reason I'm not doing a craft with you guys yet, because start to finish, I still use pause me, but I just don't have the energy yet. But I can feel I'm coming back slowly. So I'm going to show you, before I show you the dog, I went through all the notes that I had here, which makes it a lot easier for me. I want to say hello, Deborah. Deborah, I'm sorry I missed your call. I would rather talk to you when I'm feeling better, so I'll probably give you a call tomorrow when I'm feeling a lot better. And so thank you for thinking of me. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to show you. I got my knee wrapped right now, so I'm pulling down my pant leg because my leg has been really bad. I keep all my scraps of felt. I got new felt and old felt and any kind of material. I save it because you can always use it to make all these little things like bunnies and all this neat little things. So I'm going to show you the finished cross that I made, and I'm going to keep it for myself, and I'll show you. Okay. This Deborah gave me. It says there is no place like home. I did have it in my bathroom with the Valentine's wreath, but I took that down. That's gone away for the year. And this is what I just made today. I braided this with twine, and I got the inspiration from the girls' channel. I painted this like kind of different colors of wood. I figured I wanted it to be more rustic looking, and I hot glued it to the back and put like a couple little buttons to hide the lines for where they're glued together. But I really love it, and I'm going to leave it up for Easter. I've got a lot of neat Easter ideas. So that's that. Okay, and is there anything else I wanted to show you? And and I'm also going to be, yes, there is something. I'm going to send Donna's picture out. I did mail out the winners, the winner of the gift card and the wreath. She should have had that by now. Kim is her name. Okay, so I purchased this bowl, and do you see the rim on the bottom there at Walmart when we went to Delaware? Better Homes and Garden. Got this off of the channel too, but I'm sorry, I do not know the name of the channel. But I wanted to make a cake pan because I'm going to make a coconut cake whenever my body starts feeling better. Sorry about this. So I don't want to drop it. Do you see the rim in the pan? It's got like a rim. There, you can see it there. Now, it's Better Homes and Gardens. So what I'm going to do, because this is another inspiration, like I said, I got off of a channel, and I'll find out for you. And the great part is, this part here fits the bottom of this, like so. So you just got to fit it right in the center. So, because the last one I made, it was uneven. And turn it over, and voila, you have a cake pan. I'm not going to do it because I have this in my hand, and I'm going to drop it. So, and also I got to mail out Donna's picture of Lady in the Woods with a dog, who is Donna and Libby. I'm not real crazy about the woods, but I tried, you know. So anyway, that's it, folks. Pray for me too, because I really want to feel better. And it kills me because I have all these ideas in my mind. And I have so many things I want to make. And it's spring's coming, and flowers and Easter bunnies and my grandkids. And I want to get back to feeling normal. I think the problem was it was very draining on me because seeing my cousin go through everything that she's going through. I mean, losing a child is something I hope to God no one has to experience that. So when I'm being on chemo, I am on it every day. And with any kind of, when something affects me emotionally, it affects my immune system, and bam, I can go down like that. So just say a prayer I get better, and please say a prayer for Mike. I am going to send him a get well card, and hopefully I can send him something else to help him out. He's just a sweetheart, man. I'm telling you. I think what I really admire about him is what a great father he is to his son. You can tell they have such a loving relationship, and I think that's special. So that's about it. So I'll see you in a day or two. If I feel better enough to do a craft tomorrow, we're going to do that plate, we'll do it. But I have a little surprise. I think I'm going to decoupage something on that plate, that cake plate. Okay, take care, God bless, and I'll let you see little Charlie, because he's been so happy to have Tom take him out. Say bye, Charlie. Do you have to, you need a bath. Say, Grandma, get better so I can get my bath. He's got like 3 or 4 pillows he's laying on. Say bye, everyone. Say thank you for watching my grandmom and me. Say come back soon and subscribe to our channel. All right, bye-bye. Bye, everyone.